What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition. Questions come about, and I've read it, and people debate it. Is the Mr. Olympia dead? And I think that brings up a more broad question. Is bodybuilding dead? See, the Olympia is still, regardless of what class you're in. Ruckus is mooning the camera. Ruckus, really, bro? Really? Regardless of if you're physique, if you're classic physique, if you're bodybuilding, the Olympia is still the pinnacle of all contests. As an event, though, I would say, even though I'm throwing down a few $10,000 plus, as an event, I believe the Olympia is dead. Being that it's not nearly as popular as it once was, attendance is not nearly at the level that the Arnold is at. And as a consumer, even though it's in Vegas, the Olympia as an event is decently lackluster. And I think that all started, keep in mind, I worked at Weider Publications, American media, from the year 1999 to 2004. Now, when we put on the Mr. Olympia, it was huge. It was an extravaganza. I remember going down there and securing the venue, and at that time, everybody dropped in on the Mandalay Bay for both the expo and the bodybuilding show. The Mandalay Bay is beautiful, gorgeous. It's a wonderful place. It's got great restaurants, great night scenes, great everything. It's next to the Luxor. So you got the Raw nightclub. People used to go hang out and get drunk and dance and do all their things. After parties, you name it. You could stay at the hotel and know that you're staying at a damn nice hotel. I think the Olympia started going downhill coincidentally when I left Weider. I'm not saying I'm the one that caused this, but I believe it was 2005 when the Weider, because when the Olympia, now at that time they were sold to American media, had to cut costs and make the Olympia more profitable. So they put the expo at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and they put the Olympia at the Orleans. Now, the Orleans, for lack of better terms, is a shithole. The Orleans is in a shitty part of the Strip. The Orleans is surrounded by strip clubs and porn stores. And as someone who owns a business in Vegas and knows Vegas quite well, I'd like to call it my second home. Nobody fucking wants to stay at the Orleans. It's not a nice hotel. The rooms are shitty and run down. The restaurants are shitty. It's just a shitty hotel. Nobody wants to stay at the Orleans, and it's off the Strip.
Protein bars are self-explanatory. Protein.
I want to make sure that the protein that I'm putting in my body is really natural.
I really want to find protein bars that have whey protein isolate.
But whey protein isolate, that's ideal.
It's a solid protein. It makes me feel good.
This is the Outright bar.
Outright bar.
Sounds delicious.
Pretty excited about this.
Whey protein isolate?
That's the best kind.
Okay. This is good. This is a protein bar for real?
This is great.
I'm gonna get sustained energy, and it has enough protein to help sustain my muscles. You couldn't ask for anything more.
And then to get from the expo, where you're staying, wherever, to the actual show, you have to take a 30-minute bus ride. Of course, the Olympia provides the buses to get there. So as an event, if I was a consumer, you wouldn't catch me at the Olympia. Even though if you go, I'd love to see you at our booth. I'll be there with Ambrosia and with the Outright Bar and MTS. At our booth, we have Big Rob Did It. We have Mac Truck. We got Bounty Tank, Sean Torbody, Mike Rashid, myself, Kara Corey, Nick Wright. The list goes on and on. We got a dope, awesome booth. But look at the Arnold. The Arnold's just packed. It's a fire hazard. Last year at the Olympia, I could literally do cartwheels in the hallway. At the Arnold, if you turn to the left or the right, you're running into somebody. You're walking like this. You're just kind of limping along. It's loud. It's crazy. I hate it. Because I don't do well in crowds like that. And it makes me cry. I just stand in my booth and hand out samples and shake hands and take pictures. But the Arnold's just a better event. So in my opinion, the Olympia is not dead. It is still the most prestigious title a bodybuilder can own. And as I said in a video before, I believe the winner this year will be Brandon Curry. However, as an event that a spectator like myself would go to, I have to say that the Olympia is lackluster. Now, the reason I'd go to the Olympia, the reason it has the advantage, it's in friggin' Las Vegas. I mean, you could go catch a show, you can go out and have the nightlife, you can gamble, all stuff I don't do. So maybe I'm speaking biased. I stay off strip, I stay away from everybody, I stay at an Airbnb, and I just do my thing. My warehouse is right up the road in North Vegas on Mitchell Street. So I usually spend time there at my booth, and then I go to my Airbnb and I lift at the Lift Factory out there. I love it. But the Olympia as a contest is still the best. You know, I could tell you the Mr. Olympia winners for the last 10 years. Shoot, I could probably tell you every one from the first show till today. Can't say the same about the Arnold Classic. The Arnold is that other trophy. And that's why when you win the Olympia, like Phil Heath, like Ronnie Coleman, like all the guys who win the Olympia, they don't even bother doing the Arnold. They just do the Olympia, because once you win the Olympia, you can't get any higher than that. It is the best of the best of the best of the best. So the Olympia as a prestigious competition is still the greatest in the world. It's still the most prestigious bodybuilding title you can own. However, as an event, American media, when they took the Olympia from the Mandalay Bay and they moved it to the Orleans and the Las Vegas Convention Center, that's when it kind of died to people like me, to the fans, to the consumers, to the ones who just want to go and have a prestigious time at a prestigious event, doing some prestigious shit at an expo that's attached to a beautiful hotel with beautiful rooms, surrounded by other beautiful hotels, and not having to take a bus to the porn district to stay at the Orleans. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. My thoughts are, who cares about what I said? Go to the Olympia. Worst case scenario, go to the expo for a day, shake my hand, grab some free outright bar samples, grab some ambrosia, talk to Mike, talk to Bounty, talk to Mac, talk to all the people at our booth, and then go have fun, because it's fucking Las Vegas, and that's not a game. The best ice cream ever is at Grater's in Ohio, black raspberry chocolate chip. It's so good. I painstakingly spent hours in the lab to turn it into powder. That's right. Black raspberry chocolate chip MTS Way is available now, and I'll tell you this, it's just like what's on this cone, but in powder and with much better gains ratios. Get it now.